like a mixed wild spiral whirlwind. I don't know which way is up or down. I don't know what day of the week it is. But it also feels as though so much has happened, internally, externally, that it's hard to even understand that it has only been 100 days. For some of you, it's been your first 100 days truly stepping in to the understanding, the awareness of those around you and the depth of the trauma that lives here and lives in your neighbors, lives in your loved ones. For some of us, it is the first 100 days that we've had people around us start to be aware of that trauma, start to be aware of the microaggressions that come out of their mouths, even though they love us. For me, as a melanated, femme-identifying human, the last 100 days have been so overwhelming. I have been on a hyperactive, kind of intensely affected state. I'm reactive and I feel rigid. I'm a professional performance artist. I live in my playful state. I experience most of what it means to be a human when I'm playing and expressing myself. And I haven't felt more distant from that than right now in these 100 days. But I've also felt closer to parts of me that I never thought I could even bring close to me. I'm closer to parts of me that I thought I had to push so far away so that the grips, the limitations did not affect me, who look like me. 100 days, we haven't seen very much change, right? We've seen a lot of attention. We've got a lot of attention. We've seen a lot of pressure. We've seen people squirm. We've seen people try to cover up their tracks. But we haven't seen a lot of the changes that we are demanding. That goes for those who have claimed power above us, but that also needs to be applied to our internal workings. We need to prepare ourselves for the changes that we are demanding. We need to prepare ourselves internally for these systems that we're asking for. We need to prepare ourselves in our communities and start to deeply reflect our demands. I think the biggest form of demanding is being it, right? Defying the powers of this system by being what we are demanding. We don't wait for them. We cannot wait for them. If we wait for them, we are just sitting here weakening our chance to build these systems to be sustainable without our system, the one that we've seen without these institutions. We need to prepare ourselves. I am not here to identify what is right or wrong. I am here to be an embodiment, an example of the spectrum of tactics, the diversity of tactics. I've spent the last 100 days doing my best to inform myself and expose myself to things I really truly didn't even know existed. I've put myself in positions that make me uncomfortable, make me feel unsafe, so that I can expose myself deeper and understand how I'm going to go about this in my most effective form. It's changing every day. Recently, I've been sitting with the word radical. Radical. You can kind of take that word however you take it. It's the beauty of semantics, which is a whole nother speech, but that's a lot of what we're dealing with here. I like to believe I am radical. I am radical. I am not radical like some, and some are not radical like me, but I think it's very important for us to widen that platform of a radical. The fact that I can stand here and I've experienced what I've experienced so far in my 23 years of life in this melanated body. The fact that I can stand here and still believe in humanity is radical. The fact that I can still stand here and feel compassion is radical. The fact that I can stand here and feel anything at all is radical. It would be so much easier on me and my psyche as a human to block this stuff out, to continue to just be comfortable. It's radical for me to feel. It's radical for me to still apply empathy for the people that hate me. It's radical for me to still be fighting for their welfare while they're planning for my death. But here I am, and that's exactly what I'm doing. And now I am not, my existence in my form of action does not demand the same reciprocation from you. What I do ask is for us all at the same level. I want us all to be informing ourselves deeply. I want us to be assessing risk at every given opportunity. The ways in which we inform our own platforms and inform our own forms of action. Because that is what I'm so grateful.